It's lighter now.
Just get 10. Just get 10. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me.
That's right. So when they do their wickedness, they try to do it behind closed doors, but they so blatant with it now, they feel like none seeth me. You know what I'm saying? That's Esau and the other heathen nations that partake in their roles of their wickedness that they do to the nation of Israel.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee. They trusted in their own flesh and their own mind to do the thoughts of their heart, the intents of their heart. And he said that it's deceived them, man. You got it?
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, none else besides me.
So once again, they feeling like that proudful role. They feeling like they are the Most High. You know, they saying not I am and none else besides me, man. They sit on the highest throne, the highest pedestal, and they want to portray themselves as if they are God. You got it?
Verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt know from whence it rises.
That's right. Thou shalt not know from whence it rises, you know? So that evil gonna come upon you and you ain't gonna know from where it came from, you know? It's gonna be raining fire and brimstone, the scriptures say. He said in one day that they're gonna know the loss of children and widowhood. The scriptures tell you in 1 hour, this place is gonna be destroyed. In the book of Revelation, you know? You got it?
And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
That mischief and that evil, you ain't gonna know from where it came, and you're gonna be able to get rid of it. He said this place gonna burn as an oven, and it's not gonna stop until the foundations thereof are basically devoured. That's in 2nd Ezra 16 and like 16, I believe. You know, it talk about that, man.
Neither root
neither root nor branch, man. He said it ain't gonna go out, it ain't gonna be quenched until it consume everything that needs to be consumed. You got it?
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
What's desolation? What's exactly, emptiness without an inhabitant. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be clear. You're gonna see people. You're gonna be like, God damn, I can see like from here to as far as the eye can see, and you ain't gonna see a soul. You know what I'm saying? That's desolation. It's like a desert. You're just out there and you're like, what the fuck? You know?
Verse 12.
Yeah, get that last one.
Stand now with thy enchantments.
Stand with your enchantments, the things that you trusted in, the wickedness, your sorceries, your you know what I'm saying, your weapons of war, all this, your guys and shit. Stand with that, you know.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
So what you labor from your youth, you know what I'm saying? He said, stand with that.
Like what you hear.
Walk. You know what I'm saying? Walk with what you thought was the truth. You know? Is that it on that? Go ahead, finish up that last verse.
If so be, thou shalt be able to profit.
If it so be, you're gonna be able to profit. But the thing is, they caught, you know what I'm saying? They in a trick bag, man. They ain't gonna be able to put it off, and they ain't gonna be able to save themselves from the hell that's coming, man. All right, so is that it on 12? Go ahead.
If so be, thou mayest prevail. Prevail.
That's right. So if it be so, if they be a true God, you're gonna prevail. But we know them gods not to be true, them idols not to be true. So it ain't gonna come to pass. Now I want to bring out this quick article right quick on the Washington Post. It says, you got that 2nd Ezra? It says Trump's draft plan to cut off food stamps for immigrants could cause some U.S. citizens to go hungry. Now he talking about immigrants, but we know that they initially trying to get rid of these benefits from everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? He said they trying to cut that spending because he want that wall bad as fuck. It says millions of Americans could go hungry if President Trump moves forward with a draft executive order, meaning he don't need the House to vote on this order. He could do it just by signing the pen. And when he got in the office like 2 weeks in, he done signed I don't know how many different fucking plans, bills and shit, man. It says that's because the order would restrict access to needs-based nutrition programs like SNAP and WIC that are currently accessed by millions of first-generation immigrants, both for themselves and on behalf of second-generation citizens' children. It says, according to recent analysis by the National Academies of Sciences, 45.3% of all immigrant-headed households with children use a food assistance program. 88% of all children living with immigrant parents are themselves U.S. citizens. So all in all, man, when they stop receiving them benefits, it's gonna be great hell out here in the streets.
Whoa.
And so we about to get that in the scriptures. Open up with 2nd Ezra 9 verse 1, but the point is down at like 9. You know?
2nd Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
That's right. So we measuring the time diligently in itself, you know. The times that we living in. We see Trump trying to do shit like that, and we gonna measure it with the scriptures. You got it, right?
And when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right, because in Peru, they just had 12 chariot sightings all together on video footage. You know what I'm saying? In Peru, chariot, the so-called UFO. What people believe as a so-called UFO. In the scriptures, they call it a chariot. Yeah, they real. And there was 12 of them out in Peru. You know, on video footage and everything. They was coming together, moving apart. Everybody was astonished.
Shut the airport down.
Yeah, they stopped the airport. They shut the airport down, man, in Peru. Y'all can look it up at your own leisure if y'all got internet access. You know what I'm saying? 12 chariots, man.
They think this shit real.
So it says that the Lord he is the very same time we're in the highest, meaning as people say the Most High, God, who people ignorantly call God and Jesus. The Hebrew name is Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. He said we'll begin to visit the world which he made. You got it up.
It's verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
And we got them uproars and earthquakes of the world. You know, it's constantly earthquakes going on. There's so many you can't even keep up with them. Whether they on a large, what is it, Richter scale, or the small one, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether they go unnoticed or they there. They going on and in diverse places. But it's also uproars amongst the people, because you got people that's trying to make America great again, and America was only great when we was in fucking slavery.
430
years.
years.
That's right.
Whoa.
That's the only time that America was great in their eyes, was when we was in fucking slavery. That's right. So, and then you got people that's against it. So you got a large amount of people that's against Trump, and you got a lot of people that's with Trump, man. And they showing their true colors. And it's all in the scriptures. Let's go.
Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
So the prophets prophesied about this, man. The prophets before us spoke about that. That's what a prophet means, to foretell something to come, or a seer, someone that sees something before it's about to take place. We see martial law. What's on this brother's sign? We see thermonuclear destruction coming. We see martial law on this sign. And we see all people worshiping these fucking images and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We taking heed to the signs of the times that we living in. You got it, right?
Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
So the end must come, because it's a just balance. You got a beginning and you got an end. Even the Lord said, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, man. That's a just balance, because he's a just power. He's not with a false balance. You got it, right?
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
So y'all gonna be seeing them chariots, and he told us, the brother that's in the know, in Jeremiah 10:2, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. So we see them chariots, man, we be like, Shalom out there, you know what I'm saying? We love seeing chariots, but these people out here, I just recently posted a video on my social media. You got the niggas talking about, sure, I need to be shooting at them, not shooting at us. You know what I'm saying?
They seen too many alien invasion movies.
Yeah, man.
They don't know it's so-called black men in there, man. Ain't no goddamn green little weird looking.
You know what's so crazy? Every time they talk about a UFO came, it always supposedly abduct the Edomite, man.
Yeah. Torturing his ass.
It shows you how conditioned they got people thinking. They control.
Started with elementary school, kindergarten. By the time we get to high school, I don't even want to go no more.
Exactly.
It ain't dealing with me anymore.
It ain't dealing with you though.
Yeah, I want
we was talking about that yesterday. Why the fuck I gotta learn trigonometry and I ain't using it now?
Right.
You know?
But you trick a lot of people.
Exactly. And that's why the so-called white man is a devil, because devil means deceiver, and they deceive our people into believing a lie. They deceive our people to believe in these lies and telling us that everything gonna be okay, when in reality we headed towards World War III. Okay? And it's not every so-called, this is not a color thing. Don't get it twisted. This is not about color. Because you got some so-called white people that could be an Israelite, and it all goes by the way of the Father, all right? And then you got some people that might look like us, have melanin, and they'll be a fucking Edomite, all right? Meaning the so-called white man by way of the father, man. So it's not, yeah, a house nigga. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We ain't talking about color, talking about, oh, fuck all, that's not this, all right? We dealing with the scriptures.
Okay, but y'all keep up the good work.
You be easy, bro. We just dealing with the scriptures, okay? So don't get it twisted, you know? Because you got Ricky Gantz out there sound biting people. Yeah, man. Asshole.
What was I at, man? 7?
You're on 6.
6.
Oh, no, Salaki, 7.
This, second Esdras 9 to 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
So everyone that shall be saved is going to escape by their works. So what is the works? Going out on the highways and byways like now, on the streets where people can come up, ask questions, be on the elements in season and out of season, pushing this word for just a couple hours, man, and then go home. Reading at the house diligently, you know, doing live streams if you got the ability, doing videos if you've been in this thing for over a year, so on and so forth.
Hey, Salat, and the Most High, like if you ain't doing the work, you know the truth. On this side, you a real lazy motherfucker. It ain't like Paul and them. We got to travel to all these different countries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like Jeremiah, ain't no, well, they ain't came up at us yet. But how our people was beating the shit out of us, man. All right, this easy, man. It's the easy part, man. All right, condition yourself for the battle, man. All right, so you niggas that's not conditioning yourself for the battle, you just gonna get caught out there, man.
Hey, back in the ancient times, you couldn't go against the will of the Lord. You got people like Jonah and shit where you ain't gonna do the Lord. People like Jeremiah was like, shit, I'm just a little nigga. Like, man, I was thinking little nigga like shit, man. I'm a king where speak out your mouth. Shit, just do it. Right.
It should be funny, man, in the scriptures where the band that the Most High dealing with at the time, they try to get out of it and shit. You like, no, like Moses, like, am I these people, am I their father, man? I'm burying these motherfuckers. Like, look, man, just do that shit, man.
Same nigga stunned with that same fucking phantom from yesterday. He was out here last time. Stunned for what, man? It's a cloudy day, ain't nothing going on.
Ain't no hoes out here, nigga.
Why is Earth Nation proud, man? Fuck it. You'll be
Can't lose the shit.
Yeah, man. Fucking Jake, man.
Verse 8, shall be persecuted from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I will have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
That's right. So the elect was sanctified from the beginning. Can you give me Jeremiah 1 and 5 through 7 right quick before you go any further?
Okay.
Jeremiah 1 and 5 through 7. We're going to grab a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the wisdom is with the elect. It was found faithful in the womb, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. It was just
Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou comest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nation.
He said before he knew us, man, before we even knew ourselves, in the womb, he ordained us a prophet unto the nations, man. So the Lord, he said every hair on your head is numbered, man. He knew you from before you even knew you. Before your parents even thought of conceiving you. Keep going.
Then I said, I, a Lord power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child.
Keep going.
But the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee shall speak.
That's right. So Jeremiah was saying that he was a child, man. But the Lord just said, you know what I'm saying, whatever I command, just do it, man. So he was a young man at the time, man. Just like us, majority of the men of Great Millstone are young men. You know what I'm saying? At the most, the elders is like maybe mid-50s. You know what I'm saying? That's because they've been enduring for 30 years. But they came in also as young men. You know what I'm saying? And been weaned up from the milk. Now they can receive meat without choking on it. And they giving it to us gradually, you know, by way of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, increasing our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And as a camp, we growing as a whole. Brothers see it, we growing as a camp, man. Brothers get more knowledgeable. We, you know, trying to build up our faith, man. Because we see what's about to take place, bro. It's gonna be, they're gonna be telling you, man, come down to the Progressive Field or to the fucking First Energy Stadium, Brown Stadium, to come get a meal. And in the process, you're gonna take this chip. Of course, they're gonna have their armed troopers out there standing firm. Because you know, Ohio, we got the National Guard right up the street. You know, it's right up on Warrensville. Yeah, it's on Richmond. Yeah, Warrensville, Northfield. It's up there on Northfield, I believe.
If
You know what I'm saying?
it be they troops.
Yeah.
It might be some troops that don't even speak English.
Yeah, right. Cuz, you know what I'm saying? That's right, man. NATO and shit, they're gonna be bringing them here, man. That's why Trump claimed he want to get the border closed, but them niggas already here, bro. So all in all, bro, man, we see the time that we about to head into. Get that out, cause I want to relate to that article I brought out about Trump shit before the spirit be lost too much.
When you was talking about the you know how they said about the immigrants and taking the wicked and all that away from the immigrants, you know, most of the immigrants they talking about really is the Mexicans, man, for real. Because most of these other people that came into this country, man, the government that gave them money to start up businesses and this and this and that. But when you go to Isaiah, I think it may be 3:1, when it said the Most High gonna take the whole stay of bread, the staff, and the water from Jerusalem. You know, that's part of taking the food stamps and the shelter, all this free housing, public housing and all that. The Most High taking all this away, man.
That's right.
So it's about to get bad.
We about to get it. You got that 9:9?
Yeah, it's 2nd Ezra 9:9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
So speak on that, Ricky Gantz. Dwelling in torments, that don't sound shit like love to me. I mean, it's love if you look at it with a spiritual eye. He know the best thing for our people, like the brother spoke on last week, is death. That's the best thing to cleanse our people would be to kill them. You know what I'm saying? To make them whole again. Even though they don't comprehend why they gotta die, it's for the best, you know what I'm saying? The best thing. Exactly.
That's
to
why
come back in your right mind.
When you playing a video game and you on you be on the board, like on board 30, when you get killed, you start back over at the beginning. You know, so